Welcome everybody. Thanks for joining. Keo, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Don't worry about that. We're here to talk about uh, the new feature update. Did you I know, right? This has been a grip. But gotta represent, gotta represent. So, Keo, did you still play Tekken 8, right? Facts. But keep it on the down low. I don't want people really knowing about that. That's in the past. That's the old me. So, uh so what's up with the new like super what's it called? Um no, I agree. I agree. I agree. I wouldn't say it sucks though, but it's not up there. So what's up with special style? Did for your character, I don't know if you know anything about it. So it's basically like the same thing as like the sample combo system that we had in Tekken 7, which I don't even know if I still have that. So apparently there's like a debate going on. I just watched Main Man and GM go back and forth about some stuff, and apparently there's a there's an exploit that looked really crazy, like, and I mean really crazy. And apparently it allows you to do certain moves in like 10 frames basically. So like some moves don't require any kind of like so like that move comes out, I don't know how fast, I don't have the frame data, but apparently you can do it instantaneously. Like you don't have to do none of that. And you can also do blazing kick instantaneously. A lot of them are saying, "Oh, it's not tournament viable. Oh, you shouldn't use this in a match because it's not viable." According to GM, he says it's not viable, but Super Akuma and Mayman, they both said that it's crazy work. Bro, like for real. Like I got those special frames. Like them NPC frames, if you know what I mean. Like bro, CPU frames. Yes. And I get that. I get it. But I guess the conversation is about whether or not pro players are going to use that to their advantage. And whether they should or not is the question. Now, I don't know how to install like the the what is it? I know we have that feature on here, or do I have to download it? Please tell me I don't have to download it. But there's like a feature on here where you can kind of do the same thing, like you can do instant electrics from like 10 frames or whatever, but you'd have to basically cancel in and out of them. That's what Fighting GM was talking about. Like, yeah, you can do these moves that are absolutely broken, but the culprit is that when you do it, you have to instantaneously swap back out to your regular controller. And he's basically arguing that it's not consistent. it has no consistency, and that you're, yo, what up, Torian? Thanks for joining the stream. Right on, big brother. I'm a huge fan of you guys, man. You guys are doing it way bigger, man. I just got my little small group over here. You know, we chilling. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate you joining the stream. I mean, okay, I gotta put some respect. I respect your opinion. I it's 50-50 for me. Like GM is a OG. All right, he's been around for ages, so I have to respect him. And plus, he bodied me like a bunch of times, so I gotta respect him after that. But I don't always agree with a lot of the commentary that he says about Lee. Now, I'm not the best Lee player in the world, but I know something, right? But okay, so for one, he's talking about how I can't even do it. Dang it. My execution is terrible. Why is it? Okay, so you do that, right? But you do 1-2 into that. I guess I was trying to do it as fast as they're doing it, but you see how there's that, you have to go completely like into misstep in order to actually get it. That's like a long time, right? You see how long that takes? They can do it like that. Like you see how that last third hit came out? They can do it that fast. Like that fast. I don't either. Like I do to some degree because they're helpful. You know, like I didn't know anything about how good DF1 was until like I started listening to them, but then also you have to take it with a grain of salt because they are giving you information from their perspective. So it's not always going to work out in your favor if you have a different play style a lot of the time. Like, and that's one thing I don't really like about pro players is that they try to condense or quantify how to play with a particular character. Yeah, like, okay, this is textbook Lee. This is textbook Kazuya. This is textbook Kazumi or Kuni or whatever. I just felt like that limits people's potential to really come up with new ideas, new and creative ideas on how to play Tekken. You know what I mean? Like Tekken rewards creativity and curiosity, according to Blasted Salami. That's why I'd rather listen to Blasted Salami and like Cut CC and all the other you know, Tekken professors. They actually know the game and they're not like so die hard on like, oh, this is how you got to play this character, this is how you got to do it, X, Y, Z, you got to follow this, you know, this plan in order to be good at the game. There's so many different ways. It's you know, it's crazy. I think they do. I think, and here's why. Because when you look at big media, and I'm going to say big Tekken, when you look at big Tekken and its media, its mainstream, and the hold that it has on like all of its viewers, you got people like Mayman, you got people like GM that has a large following, and I'm glad that there's advice. I'm glad that there's, you know, 2 points of view on this, on how to. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing about these type of guys. When you have that much popularity, you actually have the power to get certain characters nerfed, and it could be your main character, it can be other people's main character, but a lot of the time whatever they say, you might not even agree with it. They might say, oh, well, I don't like this move because of so and so, I don't like this move because I feel like it's broken. But 9 times out of 10 they haven't labbed it enough to know that it's not broken, that it's actually fair. But their audience would agree with them just because they would wipe their ass if they asked for it, right? They'll give them 50 million subs and drink their bathwater and agree with whatever they have to say because they glorify them, right? And so now you look like a week in advance, and Namco is like, oh, well, guess what? We got a new patch, and here's the characters that just got nerfed. and then you look back at like, why did this get nerfed? This move, like this character needed this buff. Now you nerfed him back because everybody's saying it's broken. 9 times out of 10, the people that are saying it's broken are the ones that follow these streamers, these influencers. So I think there's a deviation between Tekken influencers, or like the Tekken streamers, and the pro players. So when it comes to this particular situation, when it comes to special styles, you have an actual pro player, and you have, well, 2 pro players, and then you have Mayman, which is he's pretty much like the Pope, right? He's the Pope of Tekken, and I think that's crazy work. You can't make your own flashy combos. Exactly, like it's just limiting, right? But like I was saying, this move comes out at like basically 10 frames. Like you can do it as fast as that last hit, right? So 1 2 1 2 2. Though this part comes out on the last 2, right? If you incorporate special style, and whether or not if that's viable is debatable, I guess. And some are even saying that you might even be able to get like a full back turn combo with the special style feature, right? So you might be able to get hold on, let me see if I can do it. And you might get that, right? You might get that whole entire sequence simply because they implemented it. But the viability lies in how consistent it will be over time. So that's what's going to determine whether or not if this super or what this special style is going to get patched or if it's going to stay. Because there's also another branch to the argument. If you consider people who don't play on pad, right? People who play on stick, they might have a better chance if they practice it enough, according to Fighting GM. Like, he doesn't think it's viable because he plays on pad. He's a pad player just like I'm a pad player. But Super Akuma and Mayman, they are both stick. And I guarantee you, they might make it work with the dexterity that they have. They might make it work somehow. Which is why they're now talking about, oh, well, it might not be tournament legal because they could be able to use that exploit in the game, in tournament, to win unfairly because it wasn't intended to be used this way. As you just pointed out, you know, it was intended for those who entered the game, you know, on the basis of being new, and then they can use these moves to their liking, so that, you know, to shrink the skill gap, right? But then you have veterans who don't necessarily need it, but they use it for this aid, and now they want to take. I think, personally, I think it can be useful. I think it, because I still to this day, I know Lee is good. I know he's Tekken 8 ready. But then think about it. I think this is a perfect, this might sound devious, but I think this is a perfect chance for Lee to actually become, you know, A and B tier. I think so. I think he could be potentially A tier. Here's why. Imagine, bro. Imagine this move coming out at like 11 frames, right? You don't have to put in anything. It just comes out, right? It just literally comes out like that. Imagine just pressing one button and you get instant blazing kick. Godlike. Godlike. That means, yo, what up, Hazim? I did. welcome to the stream. I didn't want you to miss it, so yeah, welcome, man. Thanks for stopping by. We're just talking about the new feature update, special styles, and how a lot of people are working really hard to get it banned already. I didn't even know anything about it. I just turned on YouTube, and then next thing you know, Main Man is like, hello, welcome guys, Main Man Squee here, hope you're all doing awesome as always. Today, blah 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 blah, Lee is broken because he can do XYZ with no execution. Meanwhile, him being the most heavily execution demanded person. Yeah, no problems. But yeah, this move gotta be broken. Gotta be broken. That means anything on whiff, anything more than like 12 frames from afar. Yeah, Main Man complains about everything. That's his job. To complain, to be salty. He's almost in the same category as low tier God, except he's like mid tier God. He's not even like, you know what I mean? Like he's a veteran, he's a Tekken veteran, but he always has something to say, and I get it, like you got to come up with content and stuff like that, but some things I feel like don't have to be pointed out, you know? And I guarantee you he's not going to talk about how special style is going to affect the Mishimans, right? I don't even know if Kazuya has an instant electric, right? We know the bear does in Tekken 8. We know the bear has but here's the balance to that. You have to activate heat. So you can't just sit here and spam. You can't spam electrics all day, even though they're already complaining about that. But I guarantee you, he's not going to talk about his main character. He's going to talk about everybody else's so that he can make his character look all good, right? He's so biased. I just feel like he's stupid biased. But this move, if that's 12 frames, that is absolutely good. And I think that in itself could bump Lee up to A tier. He needs whiffs like that. Yeah, he's got this, but it like okay. So let's try. Okay, so this would be what? This is point zero, zone 1, zone 2, zone 3. I'm pretty sure Blazing Kick is going to hit from zone 3. It does. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Yeah, that's true. They might be super duper good, and we know that because what's his face, Rainshu, right? He came in with Panda, and no one ever expected Panda to be good or even tournament viable. He was a laughing stock. People laughed at him, but look at him. He's winning Evo. He's getting Evo championships. He's actually winning. But yeah, point blank, zone 1, zone 2, zone 3. Bro, look at that. Blazing Kick hits from 3 zones away. 3 zones away. Are you kidding me? 1, 2, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. Point blank. 1, 2, 3. What the hell? Point blank. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. It still hits. It still hits. It literally still hits. Maybe 2.5, like right here. Imagine that, bro. One button blazing? Come on now. That's too good. That's too good. And then also they're talking about, oh well, you got to switch out, right? That gives this. Look how long he's in the air. That's hella hang time. hella hang time. Even if you drop it, you still get that. You can wait hella long. Look how long you can take. I don't care what nobody says, man. That's just too damn good. That is too good. That is too good. That's too good. But yeah, just wanted to talk about that for a little bit. What the fuck is up with my execution? Am I tripping? Talk about something important. Like what? I don't want to talk about politics. I don't even want to get started in that. That's a whole different ballpark. I talk about that. I'll get banned, shadow banned, cancel, anything. Also, what the hell happened on PSN Friday? Apparently Snoop Dogg was on Instagram talking about he was gonna sue Sony for interrupting his slumber, or not his slumber, but you know what I mean, like his gameplay and everything. And it was mostly people who play Call of Duty. So now I see what you're talking about. But when I was playing, I didn't really have a problem. I don't know why it was like that for y'all. And now you have no reason not to join this to join online, especially because you don't have Tekken 8. I do. I know. We've already made this clear. But, you know, if I suck, you must be godlike. But, you know what? Prove me. Prove me wrong. Actually, show me I suck. Show me I suck. You're the best player. I bet you are. In your house, I bet you are. But you got to take into consideration, this is my house for the time being. Okay? You in my house, you in my crib. And in my house, everybody gets bodied. Comprende ustedes? Oh! It was only a matter of time, huh? It was only a matter of time before you started to disrespect. It was only a matter of time. You couldn't help yourself. I get it. You couldn't. See? Show me I'm the student. Whip out that Lee. Whip it out. Nah. That sounded sus a little bit. But don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No, it's not. I'm pretty sure it's clean. I seen that Cooney. There's no way. There's no way. Bring out the Cooney. Come on. I'm just trying to get warmed up real quick, you know. You know how I be. You said trash can. Trash can. I think you meant to spell that with 2 K's. And you left U out. There's a U in there. Get that? There's a U in there. How you gonna talk about Tekken 7 when you was raised on Tekken 7? Huh? That don't make sense. How we doing that? We was all raised on Tekken. Well, I don't know if you've ever played. You had to have played Tekken 4 and Tekken 3. To be honest. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. I think that was how we actually met, to be honest. And I think that's probably how I met Strider too. I think I met both of you guys on DOA. And I felt like, I don't know why, I just felt like I couldn't beat anybody at DOA. Like I couldn't beat anybody. Like I can beat some people, but not really beat them. And I couldn't understand why. And then I had to like go on YouTube and figure out why it sucked so bad. And this guy came in and he was like, oh, if you're a Tekken player and you just converted over to DOA, don't play the game like Tekken. It's far from Tekken. It's not even close to being Tekken. And I was like, oh, that's helpful. I wish I would have known that before I started Kumite lobbies and people started like basically S-talking me for trying to, you know, play the game. So, yeah. It was a bad experience for me. And then also just how toxic it was. I think DOA is more toxic than Tekken in my opinion. I really strongly believe that. I don't think there's anybody that's gonna change my mind. Even the outros and the intros are just terrible. Like they give you options to talk crap about it. That combo would never work online. Never. No matter how much I tried. It's a good combo too. All of this is happening on a perfect bar, which, let's be realistic, I'm going to go for this because... Oh, it feels hella laggy now. I can feel it too. Wow, it's like playing in a hyperbolic time chamber. Can barely even do anything. Hell? This is so weird. Okay, yeah, that's weird. All right. Oh shoot, who won the Super Bowl? I don't know if anybody knows, but I would like to know. Hmm.
I wonder if I play another game.
Play a couple sets and then I'll hop on probably hop on Project Cars. Actually, I might hop on Dirt. Damn, there's literally nobody online. I'm gonna play one match, then I'm off.
Sheesh. Just one match, bro. One match. pretty sure I'm gonna see it on IG. Yeah, there it is.
I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from them. They tell me Chubb the only one to get your hand-me-downs. Party at the party playing with his nose down. Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified. Pop, 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 pop. I'm on him tough. Pop, 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 pop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you showing like a, ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. They not like us. No. They not like us. No. They not like us. What? They not like us. No. They not like us. The bro, say Drake. I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from them. They tell me Chubb the only one to get your hand-me-downs. Party at the party playing with his nose down. Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified. Pop, 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 pop. I'm on him tough. Pop, 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 pop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you showing like a, ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. They not like us.
My goodness, bro. What? It's always something. It's always something. This is reality. Maybe he's tired of watching Tekken. Interesting. Might play something else then. And plus it's super early anyway.